I'm joined here by father of Gukesh, Rajinikanth. Rajinikanth, the trophy sits here beautifully. Gukesh has won the candidates.
Yeah,
How is the feeling for you?
yeah, it was. It's really a proud moment. Very, very happy and really relieved that all his efforts uh, gave him this good reward at the end. So, happy for him.
I think overall his performance has been appreciated by everyone across the world, and they said like the way in which he played was fantastic. How was your experience throughout this event? Because it was a very high stress event.
Okay, obviously, I was worried that he might be like the youngest, and also there is this nerves and all everything, whatever, because I have no experience. Whatever we have read from the top players, all those things, I was expecting he'll be little jittery, all those things to start with, all those. So I was worried about how he is going to hold up mentally, but as soon as the round started and the way he was playing, I was sure that he is in his zone. So I could see his body language. He was not he was not feeling any kind of nerves or restlessness or anything. So once he is in that mindset, I was like little assured that he is going to at least perform to the best of his abilities. I think most out of all the 14 games, he was in control in almost all of the games. He was not in a very bad position in any. Even in the last game, he was never in a very bad position or something. So what else you can expect after so much of tough time in the second part of the year last year, to come back like this? It's a good thing. It's very happy.
It's phenomenal. And the last round, this entire drama with Fabi and Yan, which was happening. Could you just narrate a bit what was going on?
Yeah, it was very. I don't know about him. He always looks somewhat stony faced, and whether he acts or not, I don't know. But I couldn't handle that pressure. I was getting very nervous for myself. I just came and dropped him for the match and went back. I forcefully tried to sleep and just wanted to avoid watching the game at all. Then after his game was drawn, I was in the venue to pick him up back, and I was the organizers were asking him to stay back. There might be a decision and all those things, but seeing the evaluation going up and down, and I could see he was getting restless. So I just told him we'll better go to the hotel and you start preparing for tie breaks. Whatever happens, we'll prepare for the worst. We think you start working for tie breaks rather than anticipating something like that. So we took a decision. We went to the hotel, and he and his coach wanted to start with the tie breaks preparation, all those things. And before that, they wanted to go for a walk. They don't want to see the game going on or the evaluation. They just wanted to go for a walk, come back, and start preparing for the tie breaks. The moment they stepped out of the hotel and went to the road, I got the message from the organizers that okay, it's a draw. Gukesh has won, so Gukesh has to come back to the venue. So I just lost my control. I was running all the way to from the hotel room to the road, and I was chasing them. They were walking happily. I just went back and tapped both their shoulders and told, okay, it's done. No need for preparation. We have to go to the venue. So Gayevsky was very happy. He just lifted him in the road only. So everybody in the road, they were looking at what these three crazy people are doing in the road. One is running and one is lifting one kid or something like that. So it was a happy moment. It was very nervous moment, but both Gukesh and Gayevsky were not showing it outside, but I was getting very restless. It's fine, okay. Then all ended well, so it's a happy moment.
In general, you look very calm, throughout the event. But I guess it's stress
not
goes
throughout
on.
the event. Throughout the event, I was nervous only. I was never calm, but at least I just go inside the room, and because I cannot hide my emotions like Gukesh. He is very good at hiding his emotions, but I cannot do it. I'll start showing my nervousness. So it's better I just stay away. I just sit in the room. I don't stay in the venue for the way that will be too much for me. This is the routine for every tournament. I just drop him and then I go back to my room. Either I'll watch a movie or sleep or do something else and just get out of it. But the last round was even I was not worried about Gukesh game. After the Gukesh game ended, it was getting too like crazy watching what the other game is going, how it is going, because every move the bar is jumping, going down or something, and it was like you don't want to see the game, but you cannot resist seeing it also. It's sort of mixed emotions at that time, but to finish it off like okay we are done, it's a huge what do you say, I don't think even I was this excited when he became a grandmaster. I thought that was my extreme when I let my emotions go away, when I showed my happiness or something. But this is completely different feel when you know that he has done it in the candidates and there's no tie breaks first of all. It's a good thing.
It's a completely different level. Like in India, no one has achieved it except Vishy Anand. So this is.
But one thing again, like I don't know. Maybe I am not good at judging him right from the start. I always thought he is good at something else, but my wife forced him that he is good in chess. So luckily I took a decision. Even this candidates, after seeing how we struggled to get a candidate spot, suddenly. No, he was in very good shape till the World Cup. After that, something happened. He was like nervous and he was missing all his opportunities. And the way he was reacting to situations, I was thinking, okay, getting a candidate spot itself is difficult. So then he got the candidate spot. So to be honest, I was expecting it will be a great result if he finishes in top 3. This is my honest expectation when we came to Toronto. I just wanted him to show a decent performance for the first time in his candidates, and if he finishes in top 3, that will be great. That's my expectation. But the moment his candidate qualification is announced, from January 1, both my wife and Gukesh were sure they can win it.
Wow.
This is their conversation at home, and I'll be like, I don't ridicule them, but I see, okay, these guys are like, I don't want to counter them also, but I don't involve in that participation. My wife was damn sure from the beginning. She will literally tell to me only, you just watch, Gukesh is going to win the candidate. That much assurance she was like, why? But okay, any mother will be thinking that only. So their son is going to do it.
You were thinking that you have better chess understanding, right? Because you play chess, she doesn't play.
No, I was seeing other factors also. I was not seeing only as a chess or he's my son or something like that. I was thinking, okay, the quality of the others, the quality of the lineup. With,
like Nepo, Fabi, they have so much experience.
Fabi is there, and they are determined Fabi, and he is in completely good form in the last 6 months.
Yes, I think 2023 was an amazing year.
He was like
for
every tournament, he was at least in the classicals, he was like dominating, and Hikaru personally is in very good. Nepo is, as usual, he delivers always in carry. So okay, I was expecting if he could squeeze into the top 3, that should be a great experience and should be a boost for the next time or whatever it is. My wife was simply telling okay, he will win the candidates. This is from the January. She was telling, I don't argue with her. I don't. Okay, it's your opinion, and I keep my opinion for myself. But we never discuss this in front of Gukesh. Gukesh also one thing I remember, he was telling he was also, when he was talking thing, I'll manage, I can do it or something he just revealed like that. But okay, but they are both confident, then it's fine. But I don't want to join them. Yes, you can do, and I don't want them to be overconfident. I came with the expectation of a top 3, but this is beyond my expectation. So I'm so happy. Maybe that's what I'm saying. Every time my wife is better at judging him.
Also, the effort that goes into such a candidates event, the preparation, the training camps, it's quite massive, right?
Yeah, that I don't have to tell him or anything. So hard work is never a problem for him. You don't have to tell him, or you have to just don't have to remind him also. You just tell him the tournament, and he'll take care of what to do, how much to do, when to do. That he will. He need not be reminded about others. He was never shy of doing his hard work or straining himself to the extreme. If he doesn't want to do, and if he wants to change his things, he is ready to. So he wants to. If he puts on mind something to work on it, he is very determined in that. So that quality I really like about him. it's in his mind. If he
It
says
shines through also in the way he behaves during a tournament. There's so much focus, right? Like
right now, it's maybe I don't know, for the new persons it will look something obvious. But I am with him all the time. I have seen this, so
no, this is
it's
how
become
he,
a routine for
yeah,
him.
this is how he behaves.
Yeah.
But for many people who see it,
Yeah.
they're like
They feel like
Gukesh
surprised.
before the event or after the event is a different person.
Completely different, yeah. So in middle of the event, even in the rest days also, he avoids other interactions or anything or something. But okay, I don't see any difference in this particular tournament because this was him throughout whatever I have seen, right from the GM days or something. He has been maintaining that composure. But so okay, so for maybe the outsiders, they might see the difference from other players. But for me, I see the same Gukesh. Okay. But this candidate, he was looking super confident from the beginning. He never showed any nerves, even in the room. Like, okay, during the game he will do, but in the room I can sometimes sense that he's restless or something. But this event, he never showed any restlessness, even to me, my eyes. So when I was seeing him in the room, also sometimes I was just try to observe, okay, whether he had a good sleep or how does he feel. And he was cool every day. Like maybe. Gaevsky accompanying and giving him some non-chess talks or walks, all those things is maybe comforting him. He is confident about what he's doing. So it's a good thing.
You had mentioned that in the entire journey of Gukesh, trainers have come at the right time and have sort of supported him. What would you say about Gaevsky? Now he's been with Gukesh for over a year.
It's a big part of my responsibility is taken over by him. So I have nothing to do now. For at least previously I used to at least advise something, okay, not in the chess thing, but other things, how to conduct himself or what not to take into the mind of them. Now I don't talk at all. The conversation between me and Gukesh for any tournament is what food you want, when you want me to wake up. That's it, nothing else. The rest of the things, they converse. I don't involve in their conversation at all. When they are in the room, I just leave it to them. So what they talk, it's completely. So I don't involve in that. Just my role is to just give them what they want at what time and take them when we have to leave. Those part only I am taking. So my responsibility is reduced a lot. So emotional part he is taking over. So that's a big relief. So and he's making it comfortable for him, so he is cracking up some jokes here and there, some stories.
Yeah, Gukesh also mentioned about Gaevsky's sense of humor, which I think he really appreciates.
He's very subtle and he knows when to make him feel relaxed, or he is judging him when he is thinking too much or something. He just pulls him down, okay, don't overthink or something like that. Just like a passing comment, he'll tell something, okay, don't fly or something, just be grounded or something. He just gives in a subtle way. So that way he is very, their partnership has been going very well. So, fine. So,
another partnership that's going very well is with Westbridge and Sandeep coming here and also adding a lot of positivity.
Yeah. So Westbridge, they were supporting with the Waka classes since pandemic, as you know everyone. Then they started with supporting for the seconds still since the start of the last year 2023. So they only were sponsoring the Gaevsky as the second or something like that. Then once in the July after the World Cup, he came to Chennai and he without me asking, he started the thing that we'll finance Gukesh or we will sponsor Gukesh. So till then we were never having a sponsor. So after the World Cup, he came with a sponsor. Before that, Waka used to cover his coaching and Gaevsky's expenses, but no, they wanted to full-time sponsorship. But okay, I am already comfortable with you guys for 3 years. If you want to pitch in with the sponsorship, it's a huge thing. So I told you don't have to worry about these things. I'll take care. You just play whatever tournaments you want, whatever support you want. You just take. So it's a big thing. So he was very comfortable. He never puts any pressure or he never asks this thing, that thing, you have to do this thing, that he has never given me any conditions. He just supports blindly and he's very interested in what he is doing with the chess. And that I saw here in Toronto also, both Sandeep and Maria they came and they were watching a couple of matches and then they went back. for the 10th round or something, they were not here. So I thought they already left, so I wasn't there. And suddenly last round I saw he was already there, and he is telling, I took a decision in the morning that I want to be there because I sensed something.
So that's a 10 a.m. flight, he decided
Yeah, he decides,
7:30.
and then he just comes over, and he didn't even book the hotel room also. He just was with the luggage, he was standing in the venue and he was watching. That means he is more curious than like a parent. No, I don't stay in the tournament venue. Just what's happening, or I just go and sleep. He is standing in the balcony for the whole length of the match, or is just waiting in the lounge to watch. He is more nervous about what he is doing, but he is enjoying the process, how they are managing. So he came all the way for that only. Just so after the match only, he was with us. He took us to dinner after the match. And when we were in the dinner only, he is booking the hotel room. So because now only he is thinking where I am going to sleep. So he had no plans. He just wanted to be here in Toronto.
Beautiful.
Because he told, I cannot forgive myself if I miss this occasion. Something told me I should be here, so I just came over. I don't want to miss this occasion. So even I was telling Gukesh to prepare for the tie breaks, because I was sure it's going to go to the tie breaks. So, but he was telling it's going to happen today. So I am here today. So it's like people's perspective and belief. It's completely unique. So this much confidence he has in Gukesh, which as a father I am not having this much.
Right.
So okay, I'm not saying I'm not believing myself. I'm preparing for everything. Okay, whatever it is. But they are like my wife and Sandeep sir or something. They're like sure this guy is going to do it or something. I think this confidence and all is rubbing onto Gukesh. So good for them.
One of the things I've observed in the journey of Gukesh is the importance of having the right people around him in this journey. And I think you have managed to do that, right people like from Vishnu or maybe even the coach before.
But why give credit to me? I never managed. That's what I'm saying. I have no role in managing.
But the thing is that just having the right set of people keeps it the career going smoothly ahead. Would you agree to this point?
Yes, all the right people at the right time when we needed the most, they were there. And it's completely, I have no explanation for that. How it happens at the right time, I have no idea. So it's just happening, and without my efforts, it's happening. So I don't know whether it's luck or something, but it's good. So good people come at the right time to support, and so at least they give the hope that we are not alone. Yeah, we are not fighting this alone and without any support or anything. Okay, whatever neglect or much focus was not there on him also. We never bothered about go for help or try seek something, do some marketing. We never insisted on that. These things, they'll keep on happening. So this is my policy. If it has to happen, it will happen. So we'll just, I don't want to go desperate and look for something. So this Westbridge also, I was not even thinking about trying for sponsors. He volunteered and he came to Chennai to discuss this with me, with Vishy sir and Aruna ma'am and all those things. So, people were discussing what's best for Gukesh, without involving me. That's the beauty. I should go and ask someone to help me. Then they should this guy needs some help or something. I never asked. They don't discuss also. They finalize and then they come and give this.
How does this happen according to you? Because
only three people can answer that: Westbridge, Sandeep sir, and Vishy sir or Aruna ma'am has to explain, because it's their decision how they come to the decision. Okay, this guy needs to be supported. They have to decide. They just called me for you. We finished the World Cup. We were at home. Aruna ma'am calls, are you free? Can you join for lunch? Okay, ma'am, if you are coming, we'll come. We are at home only because we have returned from the World Cup 2 days back. So we are at home. We'll come for lunch. Okay, Sandeep is coming from Bangalore also. Okay, fine. I thought, okay, the whole group. We had a baka dinner before last year also when all the mentees were there. And I was expecting like that. When I went there, it was like only me, my wife, Gukesh was there, and these three people were there. And casually they start this. And I was like, okay, when did you guys even decide? And he was telling, okay, we have this plan, so we just wanted to let you know. So this is how this sponsorship happened. So there is no application, then negotiation, nothing was there. So they were telling, okay, we want to support you. Okay, fine.
Vishy Anand and Aruna Anand have been rock solid supporters in this journey.
They were like without asking them, you know. So whenever I have doubts also, if I have any issues also, I just message Aruna ma'am and she will find out solution and she will give me options. Like I was worried when the candidate selection was finalized. I was panicking because it was
Of the
very
visa.
close time for the visa and like I didn't have much, like 6 months, 5 months time like the others. Like I was worried whether I'll be able to do it because and I have 2-3 tournaments in Europe in between. I was thinking how I will be able to handle. So I thought, okay, it's not possible for me. So I just called up Aruna and she told, okay, she just briefed me what are the procedures has to be done, just do. And okay. So she was following up the visa. So she was helping me where to get the invitation, this thing. So she was guiding me like what she was, because she did all for Vishy sir. So she was giving me the guidance. So she was telling me which people you have to approach to do. Otherwise, I'm not sure whether I would have managed this Canada visa for because I got the visa just 1 week before our travel.
Yes.
I had to like postpone my planned ticket.
I think
also.
in Prague when you were playing is when.
Yes. I was like, I booked the ticket a lot earlier because I was worried about this jet lag. I wanted to come earlier, so I booked the ticket at least 1 week before the tournament. So then this visa was getting dragging, and so then I asked. I don't want to take risk. Then postpone my flight ticket, all those things. Worried about whether I could. So that was the stress. Except for that visa issues, everything went smooth. So that's what. Whenever I feel in trouble, like I'm thinking it's getting out of control, I just ask Aruna ma'am. She gives me like options and solutions, and she even solves the problem most of the time. And whatever she just tells, I just do the work. It's like, she'll be like guiding, so you do this, you do that, and she'll be assigning me the work. I'll just finish it. So it was. So that's what, like the sponsorship. Not only the sponsorship or these things. Apart from things, whatever has to be done, she just takes care of this. Being comfortable with the right people at the right time, as you said. So it's very essential. So it has been happening with us. Not only now, from the beginning, it has been happening with the coaches and this things. Thankful to many people, all these people, and. So,
when we did the last interview, you spoke about your role as a parent, and it inspired a lot of people, and a lot of people understood what is the role of a parent, because you spoke freely, you spoke honestly, you just said what the truth was. Now your role is becoming that of a manager as well, like to manage a top player. Are you sort of switching to that? How tough is it for a parent to become a manager? Because we have seen Henrik Carlsen doing a beautiful job in that respect. Is it something that you train yourself? Is it happening naturally? Could you share a bit about it?
No, I don't know whether I'm able to do like a professional manager what they'll be able to do, because I don't take efforts. So I just take one day at a time. What is in my hands I can do. So I can only plan of this tournament. My work is to just look for visa and ticket, all those things. Apart from that, I am not doing much as a manager. Like if it has to be a serious manager, you should like market him well. You should bring a lot of activities involving him or something. I don't do anything of that, sir. So I just let him do his chess work. Whatever he wants to do, let him do. That's it. So I just arrange the. Only thing I manage is his mails and his social media. Apart from that, I'm not managing much. So
also, when you are at the tournament, I see that you have to make these split-second decisions whether he should do the interviews or not, whether he should go back to the room. You observe him, you observe the environment. I think these are.
What is the managerial skill in that? It's a parent skill, no? Don't we do that when our kid goes to school? Also, we do the same thing. No? We'll leave it at the gate. We'll tell, go there and have this lunch. It's the same, no? When you are in the tournament, I do as a parent role. I don't think I have managerial capacity or something. I don't look at other factors. As a parent, I understand my son what is comfortable to him. So he doesn't want to be distracted. I just see to that. I just request media to just not to disturb him during the middle of the tournament. Unless otherwise it's an official contracted or official organizers interviews, I just request people not to disturb them. Okay, most of the people understand. Some they would like why I am not accepting or something. Not because I don't want to do, like it's like he is not comfortable in the middle of the tournament. I request them either do it before the tournament or at the end of the tournament. He is ready to do that. So this is the thing. As a parent, I can understand what is his necessity, where he doesn't want to be distracted. That is why he is comfortable in me accompanying him. Not because I give him like just advice or something else or something. It's more better. The more I keep quiet, he is more happy. If I talk only, he gets irritated because I'll be like talking many things which he doesn't like. So I talk about so many things happening around. He doesn't want to listen to any of those things. He just wants to be left alone. So he just wants to talk about what is in his game, that thing. So that's what Gayevsky is doing. So he just sees to me, just without telling, he expects me not to do to take care of certain things that I am doing as a parent. So
this is actually what you mentioned lastly is like taking sort of a back seat, taking a step back. And many parents are unable to do that. They feel they should all the time do something. But here, as you mentioned, sometimes it's important to give the space and let the kid take the decisions.
If I do that, he will definitely see to that I don't accompany him. So because that is the main reason he is not comfortable with any of my other family members to accompany him. Like if you take my wife, he is very attached to my wife. So at home they are very good. But if my wife comes to the tournament, his only complaint is, if you come, I have to take care of you. So I have to see whether you have eaten and whether you are comfortable, you are safe, all those things. With him, I don't have to care. He will take care of himself. So I'm not bothered about the other one. But when my mother is telling he's emotionally like he has to take care of his food. He cannot ask his mother to go and arrange everything. So he takes that liberty with me. So he believes in me. I can manage those things. That thing I am capable of. But I don't talk about chess. I don't tell him any advice before the match. And he is very happy. I don't even wish him anything also when he goes to the match.
You just do like a hand gesture.
That is what he expects. Don't talk to me. That's the only thing he asks me. Don't talk to me during a tournament. I also stay back. So you want to go to the tournament, I'll accompany you till the tournament. Once you go inside, that's all. My role is finished. When you finish and come out, I'll be there for you. Till that time, I won't be there. I don't want my presence to be there so that he feels someone is watching me or someone is like curious about me or something. So this is my thing.
Wonderful.
So I am comfortable with it. I am also like I have nothing to do at the tournament or what I am going to do. So even if I am going to stand, it's not going to change anything. So just give him that space.
And lastly, I want to ask you about the World Championship match against Ding Liren. Are you excited for it, that it will happen in November? It's less than like 5-6 months away.
I'm honestly, since yesterday, I am completely blank. I have no idea what I am supposed to do next. This partly because of this time, both me and Gukesh, I slept for 1 hour. Since the last match happened, it's almost like more than 24 hours now. Yeah, I slept for 1 hour, and Gukesh didn't even sleep that. So he didn't even sleep because the media was calling continuously. I don't know whether they are aware that we are in Canada in a different time zone. Their daytime is our night time, but they keep on calling also. But as much as possible, whatever I can accommodate, we accommodate the max. You must be knowing the whole night, he was giving interviews. And then just before this closing ceremony, he slept for half an hour because of tiredness. So just slept for half an hour for the whole 24 hours.
Wow.
So this is the pressure we are going through. So I don't know whether they are understanding. It's not like we want to refuse or something like that, but we need a rest also. So this is the thing I try to convey this as much as possible, but okay. So some things they want immediate, so they want to do it on the first day itself. It's like we are also human, we need some rest on those things. So these things I try to be as polite as possible. So I have not even decided what I am going to do next, what is the plan or something. Even Gukesh had no time to think about it. He was constantly giving one interview after the other thing. So I think the moment we get into the flight, then we'll have a discussion because we are not even spoken to each other. So we were happy for the first hour. Then we went for the dinner. After that, it's just completely media commitments only was there for him, so he didn't sleep at all. So I feeling very bad for him. Like, I don't know when to stop also. So it was like, okay, as much as possible, I'm requesting and arranging all those things. Let's say this is the thing. I think somewhere I have to find a balance when to say no firmly or something. I am not able to do that so far. Maybe by experience. And regarding the match, there is one person I have to again go for help, and that's the person with the maximum experience.
Many matches.
Maximum experience. No, not. I will not ask Vishi sir. Aruna ma'am is there. She is the one who will have to help me with how to manage this things surrounding the matches. So I am sure she'll be happy to help. And the moment I have to go to Chennai, I'll have to go and ask for help for her. So I don't have any reservations in asking her any help. I am sure she will be more than happy to come forward. So I'll be asking her, and I'll take her guidance. Then I'll get a sense of next how to proceed or something.
Brilliant.
So just for next 2 days, I just want to just first get some rest. At least I have to force him to take rest for the next 24-48 hours. Then we reach Chennai, then we'll decide according to what's the situation. So I have not yet thought about the match. First I want to go home and make him rest first now. Then we'll see.
Thank you for these insights, Rajinikanth. Sometimes, I think about this, that from where it began and where it has reached, and it feels unbelievable. Right now, it's, I mean, of course, you have witnessed the journey so close, but just the trajectory from being this young kid to now being a world championship challenger, it's unbelievable.
Yeah, even for me, it's unbelievable. So I can understand how was it. Any parent will have huge expectations, but even this is beyond my huge expectations. So he has been like every time I have expectation of him, he is just surpassing easily that. So, as far as he is doing it without much of my effort or help, I am very happy to just enjoy him having success. Let's see next what's in store. We don't know. We'll just give him the opportunity, and he'll take care of the process.
And thank you for sharing this, because through your sharings, I'm sure many more people are learning. So thank you.
Thank you so much, Sagan.